In this video, we are going to learn how to make a lazy daisy stitch. Starting at your starting point, you're going to bring your needle all the way up and then bring your needle back down right next to the spot that you came up at. Not in the same hole, but right next to it. Pull that down, but make sure you hold onto your floss so that you don't pull it too far. Next, while you're still holding onto this floss, you're going to bring your needle up at the tip of your stitch, put your floss over it, and pull it through. This is very similar to our chain stitch. And once you have it all the way through, you're going to pin it down. So you now need to put your needle back down over this little loop that we have. So bring it down right over. And that's your lazy daisy. Let's do it a few more times over here. Brought our needle up, bring it down right next to it. Hold your floss, bring your needle up at the point, wrap your floss over the needle and pull through. And then pin down your floss right on the other side. Now, when you're using a lazy daisy for a stem like this, I personally prefer to stitch the lazy daisies first and then stitch your stem. Because if I stitch my stem first, I'm worried about when I'm coming up right at those points, I'm going to pull on the stem. So I'm going to quickly stitch those lazy daisies and then I'll show you how I do the stem after that. All right, so once all of those are stitched up, you can use your needle to kind of separate them a little bit. Sometimes the lazy daisy closes in on itself a little bit, so use your needle to gently pull it apart, and then you can stitch whatever stitch the stem is requiring. For this instance, I'm going to use a back split stitch, which if you don't know how to do that, we have a video for it, and it's over here, and I'll put a link at the bottom. So as I do it, I'm trying to avoid putting my needle down right where I started those previous stitches. So again, I don't accidentally pull anything up, because you don't want to pull up the floss and make a whole mess of things after you've stitched a whole section. And I would normally suggest using maybe fewer strands for something like this. When we get to the very top, you do just need to be careful because there's no way to avoid that very top stitch. You just need to be very careful as you pull your needle up to make that final back split stitch. And there you have it. That is how you complete a lazy daisy stitch. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more video tutorials.